Somebody told him about a thesis that was written on a fruit seller in some market in Pakistan or India, somewhere around that area, right? So this fruit seller who sells oranges would go out to the fruit market every day, right? And he would struggle to sell his lot, right? And the sun would be going down and he still hasn't sold, right? So one day in the morning, he said, I'm going to try something very interesting. What did he do? Everybody who came to actually buy a dozen oranges from him, he decided to try something different instead. So a dozen has 12, right? Instead of putting 12 pieces of orange in their bag and sending them on their way, he would put one extra orange, right? So they would go home, they would open up their bag and they would have 13 oranges. If somebody came for half a dozen, which is 6, he would give them one extra, which is 7, right? So lo and behold, as time went by, people in and around that area started to know this fruit seller. The word spread and he got more and more popular. What ended up happening was he would start selling at 8 and be done by 10, right? 10 a.m., right? Where all the other fruit sellers were still struggling and might still be struggling until sundown, he'd be sold, right? So how do we apply that to our industry, right? Obviously, it's obvious, I don't need to point out the obvious, that because he was giving more value to his clients, i.e. the one extra piece of orange in that case because it's a small transaction, he was getting more clients and more repeat business. Now in your and our business, we provide more value by going the extra mile, protecting our client financially better. We go the extra mile by doing those things that other agents are not going to be able to do or don't want to do, right? We are not lazy. We don't say this is not worth my time because the money that I'm getting is not enough for me, right? So we give extra value. And